You've been lied to, and most boas are carrying Irina. If you have a collection of boas with 10 boas or more, get them tested. They're gonna have it. Should you kill them? No. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm gonna try being a little bit more regular. I wanted to let you know that I've said it a lot, but I don't think people have really been able to see because I'm doing everything behind the scenes now. For the past couple of years, I've mostly been taking care of animals because I've been canceled by the community. People don't like me because I've always spoke the truth. I've never shied away from expressing my feelings and doing whatever the heck I want to do. And it's cost me everything when it comes to the reptile stuff. Like I said, I'm downsizing. So I used to have about 150 snakes. Now I am down to 80. I counted them the other day. So I'm down to 80 snakes. So that is a huge improvement for me. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. I still am not keeping snakes the way I think that they should be kept. I think that we all should do better as keepers. And I think that our whole community is trash for that, for the most part. There are some people that are doing a really great job, and if you're one of those people, I commend you. But I think that snakes and reptiles, the animals, you should think about them like dogs or cats. You know, you don't have more than even 6 usually. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, you know? But for some reason with reptiles, it's become this thing. They're easy to care for, so let's have as many as we can. And I'm guilty of that too. When I first held a snake and I found out that I could care for one and it was pretty simple, that excited me. And I love these animals. But a decade later of, I have this much space, how many can I get? Let's fit them all in there. Let's get as many as we can. Let's build a business. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having a reptile breeding business, but I think that all breeders really should slow down and not just try and pump them out to people as fast as possible, and get people to think of them like real animals, like real pets. They're not dumb. And the relationship that you can have with a snake, to me, is the same as the relationship you can have with a cat. Snakes can be just as smart, if not more, and kinder than most cats are. So you wouldn't take a pile of cats and stick them in a room in small homes and let them live that way. So it's just, I don't think we should be doing that either. And I'm saying that, and you'll be able to point at me in a couple of years and say, hey, well, you're still doing that. Yes, because it's just like, right now, I am financially screwed. I lost my hair salon to COVID, basically. I lost my reptile breeding business because I can't go to shows and vend because people don't like me for being myself. And I've been lied to by a lot of people. Lots of people have screwed me over, and that's okay. I'm taking care of the animals by myself. I'm barely selling anything, and I'm trying to get lots of my animals into really good homes. That matters to me more than breeding as much as possible, producing all these fancy things, and showing them off. And I think that it is a very kind of toxic thing that we have in our community, where the biggest people get bigger and stuff by going to reptiles shows and being like, hey, guess what I bought? I bought the most expensive snake, or I did this, or look at this, you should have this, or I'm happy because I have that. It's not true. It's a lie. And these fancy rare animals and whatever, it's kind of like, it is like hoarding. You know, like, I think that there is a world where you could have maybe, like, if you're super into them, maybe have 10 and keep them super well. But if you're not a breeder, and even if you are a breeder, sticking snakes in bins where they get no sunlight, like, at least put them in clear bins. But if you put them in clear bins, the moment they crap, they'll try and get away. So people put them in non-clear bins so that they don't react as much to that, and then they don't have the nose rubbing crap. But all of that, plus we're being lied to by the people that talk about certain snake diseases. You take your snake to a vet. It's kind of like you get Tylenol or Advil, okay? So we'll just inject them with this and everything will be fine. And that's how, like, snakes are dealt with here. Most of the vets don't even really know what's going on. We have one microbiologist that designed the test for, like, Irina or IMDb and whatever. Like, that was made by one microbiologist guy, okay? And he told lots of people, you know, if your snake has this, it's gonna die. And I've made videos about this. And that's another thing. I've been open about that where I tested some snakes and 8 of my adults tested positive for Irina. But guess what? 2 years later, all of them are fine. None of them are showing any symptoms. The little ones didn't die, so you'd figured the little ones, it would progress or whatever. None of them had symptoms in the first place. None of them are sick. None of them are dying. They're all fine. I kept them all just like I said I would. And I have more content coming to you guys about that because you've been lied to. And most boas are carrying Irina. If you have a collection of boas with 10 boas or more, get them tested. They're going to have it. Should you kill them? No. and these are facts. Okay? And people, you don't have to like it. They're facts. But that's one of the reasons used as an excuse that I'm not allowed to vend at reptile shows. But please, test your boas. You know, Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles said he would do it. Did he do it? No, because he's a liar. Lots of people in our community lie. They've lied firsthand to me, and I have proof of all of it, and I'm going to come with more content. There's one big video that I got to make for you guys where I just talk crap about people because I need to. I just need to get some things off my chest because I've been royally screwed over, and I don't think any of you care. But I need to do that before I can move on and make more positive content. I also made a fun video where I feed snakes by hand, which is stupid. You should never do it. Oh! Come on. YouTube to me and this kind of stuff has always been about education and entertainment. I want to educate you. I want to entertain you. What I don't want you to do, I never want you to feel jealous of me. I never want to make you feel like you need an animal that you shouldn't have. I just want to make you laugh, and I want to teach you stuff. The stuff that took me years to learn, I want to share that with you so that you don't have to make those mistakes. And if you're getting into reptiles, love your reptiles, treat them like a dog, give them a nice big home, and treat them like a friend. Putting a whole pile of them in a pile of drawers is not nice. And it took me a decade to realize that, and I'm going to have to keep doing that probably. Who knows, maybe 5 years or something till I can get myself together because I can't afford to put my snakes in the homes that they should be in. And I can't afford to, I'm not the type of person that's just going to take my snakes and give them all away or sell them for less than they're worth. So I'm going through this journey now where I'm downsizing and I'm changing. I'm kind of getting out of boas and I'm moving into green tree pythons because I think that we can give green tree pythons nicer, bigger homes, produce less, they're more in demand because they're hard, they're difficult. I'll make a video about that too because I royally screwed up and lost a whole clutch of them, but I learned, right? And now you'll be able to learn from me too. That's what I always want to do, educate you and make you laugh. So that's it for today. Yeah, stay tuned.